Good evening and welcome to the 2024 AOCA Ceremonial Conclave. It is a highlight of our annual convention. It is our opportunity to pause and to pay tribute to the passing of those who are no longer with us, publicly celebrate our successes, and recognize those who have been instrumental in our work. Bear with me one moment. At this point, we have an invocation. I'm going to ask Dr. Ashley Klassen to step to the podium.
Let us pray. Almighty God, you've created the human body with infinite wisdom. Thou hast combined it in 10,000 times, 10,000 organs, which act ceaselessly and harmoniously to preserve the whole in its beauty, the body which is the sheath of the immortal soul. They work continuously in perfect order, agreement, and dependence. In thy eternal providence, thou hast chosen me to watch over the life and the health of your creatures. We are ready to devote ourselves to the duties of our profession. Help us, Almighty God, in this great work to do good for all, for without thy help, nothing we do will succeed. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Klassen. As members of the osteopathic medical profession, to instill loyalty and strength to the profession, we recall the tenets on which this profession is founded. This dynamic interaction of mind, body, and spirit, the body's ability to heal itself, the primary role of the musculoskeletal system, and preventative medicine as the key to maintain health. We recognize our work as the work of our predecessors have accomplished in building the profession, and we commit ourselves to continuing that work. I invite all members of the osteopathic medical profession to recite the osteopathic pledge. I pledge to provide compassionate, quality care to my patients, partner with them to promote health, display integrity and professionalism throughout my career, advance the philosophy, practice, and science of osteopathic medicine, continue lifelong learning, support my profession in loyalty, in action, word, and deed, and live each day as an example of what an osteopathic physician should be. Please remain standing and direct your attention to the flag while we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated as we convene the 2024 Conclave. Members of the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists and guests, since our last meeting of the college, several members are no longer with us. As we formally adjust the membership roll, we join with the families and friends in grieving their loss and express our gratitude for all their contributions to our profession and college. This moment of reflection reminds us of our own mortality and that we are here but for a few short years. Please join in a moment of silence as we remember Jeffrey L. Drobel, D.O., Tomulus Moody, D.O. of AOCA, Thomas E. Riley, D.O., John Rutledge, D.O., James Sudhoff, D.O. At this time, I'd like to recognize those who have joined our membership rolls over the past year. I know you all join me in my excitement to welcome these new members to the professional home for current and future osteopathic anesthesiologists. The core mission of the college includes clinical education, professional development for physician anesthesiologists, while facilitating, networking, advocating, and promoting the practice of osteopathic anesthesiology. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the membership at large, welcome to the American College of Osteopathic Anesthesiologists. The addition of our new members remains critical to the future success of the AOCA, but the AOCA would not exist without the longitudinal contributions and long-term dedication of certain AOCA members. The Member Engagement Committee identifies and recognizes individuals meeting appropriate criteria, including engagement and years of membership, and with the support of governors, awards lifetime membership. Luis Sanchez, D.O., FAOCA, Marnoosh Jahani, D.O., Sandra Seafor, D.O., FAOCA. I invite all of our life members to stand and be recognized by our peers. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the membership at large, thank you. Life members, please. It is now my distinct pleasure and honor to confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists to 7 worthy members. This degree honors AOCA members with above and beyond contributions to the college and profession. Sponsors, please prepare to present your candidate. The first fellow candidate is Dr. Amanda Shackle. Dr. Romo, please come forward with your candidate.
I present Dr. Amanda Shackle for the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists.
Dr. Shackle, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the AOCA and in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments, I hereby confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists upon you. The next fellow candidate is Dr. Connie Moon Price. Dr. Moon Price, please meet Dr. Romo here on the stage.
I present Dr. Connie Moon Price for the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists.
Dr. Moon Price, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the AOCA and in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments, I hereby confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists upon you. Congratulations. The next fellow candidate is Dr. Del Proctor. Dr. Proctor, please meet Dr. Hargrave here on the stage.
I present Dr. Del Proctor IV for the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists.
Dr. Proctor, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the AOCA and in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments, I hereby confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists upon you. Our next fellow candidate is Dr. Ani Samaya. Dr. Geller, please come forward with your candidate.
I present Dr. Ani Samaya for the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists.
Dr. Samaya, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the AOCA and in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments, I hereby confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists upon you. Our next fellow candidate is Dr. Dimitri Kasapidis. Dr. Hufnagel, please come forward with your candidate.
We present Dr. Demetrius Kasapidis for the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists.
Dr. Kasapidis, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the AOCA and in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments, I hereby confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists upon you. Our next fellow candidate is Dr. Ashley Bailey Klassen. Dr. Klassen, please come forward with this candidate.
I present Dr. Ashley Bailey Klassen for the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists.
Dr. Bailey Klassen, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the AOCA and in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments, I hereby confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists upon you. Our next fellow candidate is Dr. Tanya Schnell. Dr. Depper, please come forward with this candidate.
Dr. Gifford, I present Dr. Tanya Schnell for the degree of Fellow with the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists.
Dr. Schnell, by the virtue of authority vested in me by the AOCA and in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments, I hereby confer the degree of Fellow in the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists upon you. This conclave and the fellow ceremony is steeped in tradition and honors our history. The very first fellow was Dr. Malin Ponis in 1953. Tonight's fellows inductees continue a very long line of notable osteopathic anesthesiologists. Now I'd like for all fellows who are in the audience to please stand up and be recognized. On behalf of the entire AOCA membership, we thank you and honor you. I want to remind you that any fellow of the college can nominate someone to be fellow. We gladly welcome members to pursue the distinction of fellow. If you're interested in opportunities and sponsorship, please discuss with any Board of Governor member or current fellow. It is now my pleasure to begin the awards and honors portion of the conclave. We have an outstanding college and members who contribute regularly above and beyond measure. I'm humbled by the great work and I'm honored to present the college's awards this evening. I am honored to present to you the recipients of the college's Distinguished Service Award. This award is given to our members who have served our college with great distinction and dedication. I found over the years that our past DSA recipients have not only served our college in a profound way, but in all aspects of their lives have given in service to the profession and others. Dr. Vandegraff, will you please join me at the lectern? Please join me in recognizing our Distinguished Service Award recipient, Dr. Rob Vandegraff. Rob has been a steady, familiar face of the AOCA for decades now. He's been an advocate of our college for many years. College would not be where it is today without his tireless work on our behalf. Rob has been a member of the Board of Governors, most recently serving as president of the AOCA in 2021. He has served on almost every committee we have. He's been a lecturer, moderator, and meeting chairman over the years as well. I've never seen him other than with a smile on his face and a heartfelt greeting for his fellow members. He's been a mentor and offers a helping hand wherever is needed. I believe the college relies on competent and dependable individuals to be the foundation and stability that we need to move on and up in the future. Thank you for your years of service and dedication to the college. I want to present to you the recipient of the Emma Dell King Award, Professional Service Award. The Emma Dell King DO Professional Service Award recognizes an individual who has made contributions to the specialty of anesthesiology, public health, education, scientific discovery, and/or leadership. This award honors AOCA past president from 1997, 1998, and active member Dr. King, and the example she has set for professional service. This year's recipient is Dr. Robert Block. Dr. Block was unable to join us tonight. We thank and recognize him for the work he does in the medical community.
The Arnold P. Gold Foundation has established the Humanism Award for healthcare practitioners to identify and honor practicing professionals who best demonstrate the ideals of compassionate and respectful care for a patient's well-being. These qualities include compassion and empathy, delivering patient care, competence in scientific endeavors, respect for patients, families, and coworkers, cultural sensitivity, effective empathetic communication and listening skills, sensitivity to a patient's psychological well-being, and confidence and trustworthiness. Dr. Griffin, will you join me at the lectern? Dr. Griffin possesses a rare combination of clinical excellence, compassion, empathy, and unwavering dedication to patient care. Whether he's interacting with patients, colleagues, or members of the community, he consistently demonstrates a profound commitment to treating everyone with dignity, respect, and kindness. In addition to his exemplary patient care skills, he's also deeply involved in initiatives aimed at promoting humanism in medicine, both within our institution and beyond. He actively mentors medical students and residents, instilling in them the importance of empathy, integrity, and professionalism in their practice. His leadership in community outreach programs underscores his commitment to serving the underserved and advocating for healthcare equity. He's not only an outstanding clinician, but also a compassionate healer. He's a dedicated mentor to many in this audience and a tireless advocate for humanism in medicine. His unwavering commitment to excellence, integrity, and service embodies the spirit of this award.
All right.
Thank you,
so much.
Dr. Griffin.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Here we go. Thank you. Can you hold on to that? Thank you. At this point, I'm going to go a little bit off the script. We have a special order of awards here. It's my great pleasure to present an honorary Distinguished Service Award to Julie Caulfield, our outgoing Executive Director. Julie's been at the helm of the AOCA since 2019. During that time, the leadership of the AOCA has leaned very heavily on Julie for her guidance, direction, and expertise in all matters pertaining to this organization. Her organization, judgment, dedication, and commitment to the AOCA has been exceptional, and this award is a gesture of well-deserved recognition and appreciation. Thank you, Julie, for all you've done on behalf of the AOCA. Classy. You're going to need to move over. Thank you so much. It was all impromptu, so I'm glad I got that over with. Okay. As many of you know, mentoring the next generation was a passion of the late Dr. Timothy D. Ernst. Many of our members were greatly impacted by his life, guidance, and practice. In 2013, an award fund was created at his behest. Since the inception of this award, residents have received scholarships to attend the annual meeting, along with support of our osteopathic resident and medical student outreach and scholarly activities. Please consider a donation to the Timothy Ernst Emerging Professional Fund and continue this most important investment toward the future of osteopathic anesthesiology. I invite both our recipients to join me on the stage to be recognized. This year's first recipient of the Timothy D. Ernst AOCA Resident of the Year Award is Dr. Michael Doherty, as nominated by Drs. Suzanne and James Hucknagel. All right, congratulations. Step over. Good. Congratulations. This year's second recipient of the Timothy D. Ernst AOCA Resident of the Year Award is Dr. Horia Moreshia, as nominated by Dr. Robert Geiser. Congratulations to both of you. I'm so sorry, I agree with me. My apologies to our award winner. I'm sure I didn't come close to pronouncing his name correctly. To continue the tradition of mentoring and supporting our emerging professionals, the AOCA has created the Student of the Year Award. This is the inaugural year for this award, and we're pleased to provide support to help our students to attend the annual meeting. We hope you will consider a donation to the Timothy Ernst Emerging Professional Fund to support this most important investment in the future of osteopathic anesthesiologists. This year's first recipient in the AOCA Student of the Year Award is Dr. David Cooper, as nominated by myself. Dr. Cooper was unable to join us tonight, and I congratulate him on this award. Thank you, Dr. Cooper. As we continue to honor our members this evening, I'm pleased to announce the winner of this year's American Osteopathic Foundation of the Year Award. Each year, the AOCA collaborates with the AOF to provide a scholarship of $5,000 to a deserving resident who excels in areas of leadership, mentorship, scientific inquiry, and osteopathic philosophy. This year's recipient is Dr. Camille Hawkins. Dr. Hawkins was unable to join us tonight. It's our distinct honor to work with the AOF to provide this award to our emerging professionals. Congratulations on a job well done. The C.M. Esterline Award was established in 1979 by the Board of Governors in tribute to Crawford Miles Esterline, D.O., past president and secretary of the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists. Dr. Esterline was so very instrumental during this organization, founding and growth of the college. The Board of Governors and members of the Professional Education Committee annually bestow this award on a presentation that embodies the spirit of osteopathic anesthesiology. Dr. Joseph, would you please join us at the lectern? Dr. Joseph presented his lecture today, and I hope you're all able to listen live today. Thank you for upholding the tradition of excellence in education. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you. Throughout the day, we've had many young investigators presenting their research. As we name our awardees, please stand up to be recognized. Our first place winners in the category of Scientific Investigation Poster Presentation is Clara Niemer, and the first place winner in the category of Scientific Investigation Oral Presentation is Dr. Kevin Varner. Please join me in congratulating Clara Niemer and Dr. Kevin Varner. Our first place winners in the category of Complex Cases Poster Presentation is Dr. Cameron Tobler. And in the first place winner in the category of Complex Cases Oral Presentation is Fazil Kwamar. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Cameron Tobler and Fazil Kwamar. At this time, I'd like to take a moment and recognize the standing committee chairs and committee members. This has been an incredible year with countless hours of volunteer time. If you serve on any of these committees, please stand and be recognized and thanked for your service to the college. Committee chairs and committee members, please stand. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the appointed committee chairs. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I'd like to formally recognize our new officers and governors elected by the AOCA membership. Your 2025 officers are Ursula Landman, DO, FAOCA, Jessica Geller, DO, FAOCA, Alan Escher, DO, FAOCA, and Karen Flotilis Romo, DO, FAOCA. I will remain on the executive committee as your immediate past president. Please help me thank and congratulate our hardworking officers. I'm also pleased to recognize the following board members serving their first term in the college: Marvina Emerson, DO, FAOCA, and Helen Bean, DO, FAOCA. Please help me thank and congratulate our board members who chair committees, engage with members, and keep the college functioning. I'd like to formally recognize our new governors elected by the AOCA membership. Our new inductees are Aaron Douglas, DO, FAOCA, C. Patrick Henson, DO, FAOCA, Stephen Insler, DO, FAOCA, and Raphael Kapanzik, DO, FAOCA. Please help me congratulate our new board members. Over the recent years, our Board of Governors has made great strides to include the emerging professionals who will carry the college's torch. I would like to formally recognize our new resident and student board members as appointed by the Board of Governors. Camille Hawkins, DO, resident member, Samantha Bunk, OMS student member. Please help me thank and congratulate these new additions to the board. They've shown consistent dedication to the college, and we're so glad to have their fresh ideas and enthusiasm. It's always bittersweet to say farewell to our colleagues with whom we've served. I share my heartfelt thanks to our outgoing Board of Governors, Jennifer Hargrave, DO, FAOCA, Suzanne Hufnagel, DO, FAOCA, Grace Liu, DO, FAOCA, and Michael O'Connor, DO, FAOCA. Each has given their time and talents as leaders in the AOCA and the Board of Governors. We thank them for their service and contributions to this college. We also wish to our ex officio members, as well as their time on the board ends. These are young members who have contributed in ways that are beyond what we had planned when these positions were created. We wish you all the following: Ellen Miligrov, DO resident member; Tamara Stojikovic, DO student member. Sorry for the pronunciation. We thank them for their service and contribution to the college and look forward to seeing them as they forge their professional paths in osteopathic anesthesia. At this time, just a few parting words. When I joined the AOCA in 1999, I never could have imagined standing here one day as president of the AOCA. To serve in this capacity has truly been an absolute honor. I want to thank everyone in the AOCA for their guidance, support, and confidence in me all along this journey. It's what's truly been the capstone of my career. I'm much indebted to our immediate past president, Jennifer Hargrave, for her assistance in ensuring a smooth transition and for providing astute insight and guidance throughout this entire past year. Thank you, Jennifer. I'd also like to express my profound gratitude to Julie Caulfield. I can't overstate my reliance on her for keeping these innumerable plates spinning in the air, keeping us organized, directed, serving as a human Siri for all things related to AOCA policy and procedures. To say she'll be sorely missed is an understatement. And finally, many thanks to all who serve on the Board of Governors, our committee chairs, committee members, and the AMR staff for all the work you do in keeping the AOCA running smoothly and effectively. Your tireless service throughout the year is greatly appreciated. I'm confident that our incoming president, Dr. Ursula Landman, and our esteemed Board of Governors, along with the outstanding additions to the Board of Governors and our new executive director, will be more than ready, as we always have been, to meet the challenges and opportunities in the year ahead. I will be there wholeheartedly to contribute to this effort, and I encourage you all to do the same by getting more involved with the college. Everyone has something to contribute, and I promise you will get more back than you give. This is our college, our specialty, and our profession. Remember, if we don't support ourselves, who else will? Thank you. It is now my honor to induct Dr. Ursula Landman as the 2025 President of the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists. Dr. Landman, would you please join me at the lectern? Please raise your right hand. I hereby swear that I, Ursula Landman, will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of the American Osteopathic College of Anesthesiologists. During my term of office, I will carry out the duties of President to the best of my ability. I affirm that I will deal justly, fairly, and impartially in all matters which come before me. To this I do solemnly pledge myself. Congratulations.
Okay. To my colleagues, fellow Board of Governors, and guests, I am grateful and honored for this opportunity to work with all on the board as the 67th president and join a long line of presidents since 1952 of AOCA as the 5th woman president of AOCA. What an honor and privilege to stand before you here as your new president of AOCA. Thank you to all who came out to California tonight. As you are arriving here, I hope that you love the stunning desert views, the heat too, and hopefully you're enjoying as you're getting your CME here. You all are part of AOCA as intelligent and dedicated professionals. I look back on my career in anesthesiology and remember attending NYTCOM and my fellow students rotating in anesthesiology. We all took the osteopathic oath on graduation, and recently I went to multiple graduations and recited it again, and it brought back memories of why I got interested in medicine. We even recited it again tonight. I hope that the current students who rotate in anesthesiology realize that we need to be actively involved in our profession, patients, and community. My mentors encouraged me early on to become involved in organized medicine beyond our clinical OR practice. I was told to get involved in our state societies, our national societies, and my love of giving back to our profession enabled this for further advancement. My goal for AOCA is to strengthen the engagement of our members within AOCA. AOCA is seeing younger physicians joining. I hope that we at AOCA continue to demonstrate value for these young physicians to get more involved in the college. I encourage our Board of Governors to brainstorm to get even more into our membership and how to further advance our young physicians into leadership, as they are our future. To all our young physicians and students here, it's beautiful to see you all so involved. I loved seeing you all in the emerging professionals this morning, and then all the presentations were just phenomenal. And I hope I'm getting everyone here thinking on how to further attract more young physicians, though, even more than we have, though we had a great attendance. Another aspect of importance is what we can do to get our colleagues involved. I would love to see all the colleagues here give to the Tim Ernst Fund. A donation of $100 is actually less than you would pay for a nice dinner out. So I encourage all of you to donate, and this will help fund our scholarships, as you've heard, for our students and residents to ensure our future. I hope that you will join us also at the 10th anniversary run walk this year, or if you prefer, you can sleep in. I know it's really early. Please still donate to the worthy cause. And I'm very interested in physician wellness, so I want to continue that emphasis during my presidential term. So a run walk to start the day is fabulous. Sunshine and exercise is key, even in the heat. So please do join us walking and continue that at home. We care for our patients, but it's so important to take care of ourselves too. Anesthesia is an art and a science, and I chose an academic career early on. So we have to realize that taking care of ourselves can equal the wellness in our college, in our department, and this can help enhance the medical care we give to all the physicians in AOCA and make a difference in our daily patient OR care, pain practice, critical care, OB anesthesiology, and pediatric anesthesiology. We have a beautiful history in AOCA, bringing together the osteopathic profession's brightest. Our college can be instrumental in identifying physician leaders and bringing more awareness to all the resources our college has. Did you all know that we have LinkedIn tips on the website, as well as osteopathic continuous certification resources, info on AOBA certification, practice management resources, DEA training resources, a credentialing tracking platform, the AOA CME policies, and even all the state requirements. Those of you who have DO residents in their programs, help us to make them aware of the benefits of the membership in the college. AOCA also enables us to connect with our fellow osteopathic anesthesiologists so we can continue to grow as a college and continue giving A-plus healthcare. We all worked very hard during the pandemic with long hours and short supplies, and our members stood up to various challenges in all the individual states. We did have AOCA step in to give us even virtual meetings. I'm sure that we all know various DO colleagues. I ask all you here to get your fellow DO colleagues involved. I keep trying in my department. Look in your circle and determine where there are opportunities to get more DOs into our college. It will be terrific to grow our membership further. You being here is awesome. Attending a conference in person and virtually is terrific. We even have further opportunities for CME at the upcoming midyear in Austin, Texas, an additional CME by attending the virtual Sundays. It's an outstanding CME program to help you in your clinical work and your hospital work and your community. Our ProEd committee deserves all the kudos for this outstanding CME. They have worked very hard over the past year getting all set for this high-quality CME meeting. We have a terrific showcase of recent advancements shaping the future of anesthesiology, as well as even the holistic side with our wellness talks. We have many complexities in healthcare, but meetings such as VAPOR allow us to collaborate and learn from one another to advance our field of anesthesiology. This can improve the care we give our patients daily. As you saw, we have 6 standing committees within AOCA, and we also have 5 appointed subcommittees. Some are active year-round, but many gather closer to the annual. The future of AOCA begins with active membership, so please do get involved. Our committees network with one another and meet together on Zoom throughout the year. Our committee involvement helps build our leadership skills, and we have all encouraged each other through good times and bad times. The skills help to develop our physicians to move up in the college and further build our leaders in the college. We do have a need for more involvement, so I hope that some of you will join me on the following committees: Pro Ed, nominating, as well as membership. I'm also lucky to have right here, even in this audience, various past presidents of AOCA as a resource and an excellent board of governors working together. It's fabulous to have amazing leaders with vast experience and skills amongst the college members. I appreciate all the outstanding leadership of our past presidents, and I'm lucky to continue in their footsteps. Thank you to our current president, Dr. James Griffin, for your amazing leadership, wisdom, and friendship, as well as thank you to our immediate past president, Dr. Jennifer Hargrave, who brought change into the college and made us all strive for excellence. So once again, a big, big thanks to you, to all the Board of Governors and committees who work so hard, as well as thank you to AMR and our Executive Director, Julie Kaufeld. Another note on engagement is the importance of succession planning. So an important responsibility of mine will be to mentor my successor, and I hope to inspire future leaders from within too. I would do this to help prepare them for when they serve this position, and I ask that each committee chair think about who will take your place in all the years ahead to spring this terrific college forward and have it continue to thrive. Finally, I thank my beautiful family for their support and encouragement. I'm lucky to have my husband, kids, and their significant others here tonight. Happy to see your smiling faces of Ira, my husband of 33 years, William, my oldest, Matthew, my middle, Donna, his girlfriend, Sarah, my daughter, and her fiance, Eitan. I'm grateful and appreciative for them and so proud of all of them. Though my parents are not here, I bet they are smiling down on me. Some of you here may have met my mom at prior AOCA meetings. She enjoyed the meetings with me, and I reached my goals with the support and love of my parents, as well as my sister and my brother too. I would not be the person I am today without all of them. I'm so humbled and grateful for the opportunity to lead this college. I am super excited to work together with each of you as AOCA president in 2024-2025. Together, we can continue to build an AOCA for the future. I want to ask that this year's fellow class and their sponsors please stay after we adjourn for pictures. Everyone else, please join your AOCA family and peers for a not-to-be-missed celebration in the Oasis Ballroom. And now I declare on Saturday evening, September 7th, this 2024 annual conclave closed until we meet again next year in Savannah, Georgia.